me again. I'm putting in these boards on this railing. This is Apaton. It's qualified, or you call it an ironwood. And there's a lot of different woods out there that are ironwoods. Ipe is what's more common, IPE. I'm using this product here because it was cheaper than Ipe. It is typically what you see in truck beds. I did have to sand every one of these boards with a belt sander on both sides to get them smooth. Comes kind of dirty, might be a little rough. And the reason I'm using it over maybe like a Trex product is, in the end, this has to be painted black, and I didn't trust painting plastic. I didn't think that would last long. So that's why I'm doing this. Now, typically, when you have to drill through or put screws into an iron wood, you have to pre-drill. You want to use something like this. It's a drill bit with a chamfer on it. The reason you want to do that is because this wood's so hard you can't get a screw to suck in so that it's flush there like that. What I did with this here was I found this other new product. I just can't keep on top of all the new products out there. But I found these screws here. These things, they're telling you that these things here will go. There's no pre-drilling. It basically pre-drills itself. And they say this thing will go into just about anything, including masonry. So I gave these a shot, and they're working pretty good. They are a Torx head. The Torx bit that comes with it, it's not going to last. You're going to need more of these. And the one that comes with it is garbage. It fails pretty quick. So what I've been doing is I've got one of these here. It's just a little chamfer. So I'm doing a chamfer, and then I'm putting the screw in. Let me see if I can get a close-up on this while I'm doing it for you. I'm staggering these holes on purpose. The reason I'm staggering these, you don't need to go all the way. The reason I stagger this on a 4x4 post is I don't want to put them in line, because I don't want these screws to create a crease or a crack in the post that I'm screwing them to. So the more distance that you can give between these screws as you move up, the better. Also, the miter on these sides, I pre-painted these. I pre-sealed these with paint so that, again, that will last longer, theoretically. So again, no pre-drilling, just the chamfer. This saves a ton of time. And I'm sitting these things just shy of proud, you know, or just, you know, a flush, just getting it in there just a hair. I'm not gonna fill these. I'm leaving these. When I paint, I'll get the paint in there. They'll kind of go away. And I'm doing that for the future. If you ever had to take this thing apart, it's just going to be a lot easier. Although I do think that what I'm doing and the way that I'm doing it, I really think this is going to last 20 years or more. So that's that. So these spacer blocks I got in here. Made these out of 4x4s. It's made the 2-inch gap. So that's that. I think we're going to be fine with this. You know, keep in mind, this is how I'm doing things. I am mitering these corners. Most people wouldn't do it. The project, when I got here, it was just butted. So you see the end grain there. Although when I do this cap, I may just butt this and use a pocket screw on the underside to hold that together. But again, all these 4x4 posts, I sealed the end grain at the top and the bottom. And I pre-painted these faces because these boards were going to go on here, and I wanted to make sure there was paint back here. So, you know, sealing all the end grain, pre-painting all these surfaces that are going to be where we're not going to see them, it should make this job last a lot longer in the end. And that's it. I'm just stoked about this, and I'm just showing you this because I think this is the right way. It's a faster way to work with ironwoods and get the screws in and get them to do what you want to do without having the pre-drill. That little chamfer, you saw, it only takes a second. 2-3 seconds max, and then you're putting a screw in, and those screws are self-drilling themselves, which is a really cool product. I'm real happy to have found this. It's just a huge time saver, although I am taking the time to make this video. So that's it. Have a good day. Be good to each other. Woodworking tips.